Hi there, my name is Nathan Wosnack. I'm the founder and co-chair of nDAO. You can learn more about nDAO at nDAO.org. I'm also the founder and CEO of Ubitquity Inc., which is the partner and white label infrastructure provider for the NFTp, that is Non-Fungible Token Platform, which you can find at nftp.store. So we recently launched, and we are slowly onboarding people. Currently, for a monthly plan, it's free until December 31st, after which it'll be $4.99 a month US. And people can actually pay for yearly plans as well. So, start things off, I'll just let you know that NFTp is still an early platform. It really, if you were to think of it, it really acts as a gateway between our platform using our utility token, Ubitquity, and the marketplaces that exist on the XPR network. So what it lacks in features right now, it has, while it lacks features right now, the benefits and the pros are really speed, I'd say security, and then the ability to do really low cost NFT minting via our platform. So currently, in order to get your NFTs onto the marketplace, you do need to own Ubitquity. So you can either buy it directly, or you can trade in some UbiQTX or nDAO or nDAO X tokens. We prefer that you don't do that, that you hang on to them. But you can actually get Ubitquity for a really affordable cost on Elcore, or you can buy it. You can buy it directly from us as well, so through private placement. But recommended, either or works. So to get started, we have this platform. I'll just let you know ahead of time that when you do get onboarded, you do need to have a Polygon wallet. And the reason for this, I'll show you in a second, but you need to basically configure Polygon on MetaMask. MetaMask is the only Web3 wallet that we currently support, DeFi Web3 wallet. So as it stands, get MetaMask, get Polygon configured. You don't actually need to own any Polygon. It's just the way that the wallet is set up before you can get started. So let's jump right in. Oh, I'll go actually right to the main store. So as you can see, you have NFTp. We have the live pricing we have for Ubitquity and UbiQTX. We've launched. And these are our sponsors. So quick shout out to our sponsors. Of course, it's always easy when you're a partner and then you're the founder of both organizations. So, we have these W tokens. I'm actually going to be replacing this with a new opportunity we have right now, which is you can get UbiQTX, nDAO X, or UbiQTB, which is the enterprise utility token for finance, off with the 50% bonus. So that's a pretty darn good deal. You can learn more about that at privateplacements.ndao.org. Let me double check. I think it's private placement. Let me make sure. It's worth noting, we've also been migrating all of our domains away from their own domains onto nDAO. Yeah, excuse me, it's private placement singular. So privateplacement.ndao.org. Site looks a little bit looks like this, because it is this. And you can buy, these tokens here. You can buy on Elcore, but it's preferred that you get these ones through private placement. They have minimum $50 buy-ins. With our promo right now, if you buy $350 worth or more, you get a hoodie of your choice from our Shopify store. And then lower down, you get like a t-shirt or a mug or some stickers, so pretty awesome. But anyway, going back to this, so NFTp is non-fungible title platform. It's for our global Web3 community, discover, collect, and trade unique NFTs in our market. In addition to Soon Market, we also support the native NFT marketplace on XPR. So it's I forget the name of it, but it's the NFT marketplace that is on xprnetwork.org. So that comes up. I'll be actually adding that to our website, but as it stands right now, this is the front end. You can see our partners. So yeah, we have ourselves, Nebula 9, which is independent music record label. We have some huge news coming out of this organization very soon. You can get some free music on there as well. Some of the music I've made, some of the music that MJ, our co-chairs and co-chair for nDAO, also the CTO/CISO for Ubitquity Inc. And then a nice little filler ad here for Smart Escrow, one of our products that we're launching here in the end of Q4. So, ties here. And yeah, we have a special deal for the next 17 days. You get basically 50% off everything. We have featured NFTs. So this is just one of many that I'll be populating here in the next, 24 or 48 hours. So we'll have other people's NFTs up here. Like I said, we're just slowly onboarding everybody right now. Soon Market, like I said, Soon Market as well as XPR Network's native marketplace. You can, like I said, you can sign up for $0 a month, and then anyone who signs up afterwards does pay $4.99 a month. That's really to cover our, so it's going to cover our IPFS storage costs, Google Cloud Platform, hosting, that kind of thing. And let me just take a swig of water here, so bear with me. I'll go into more details. So with this, you can access exclusive rewards, curated spotlights coming soon, content features, in real life events. So we're hoping that we'll be going to the NFT New York event next year. Whitelist and pre-sale access to NFT drops. Nebula 9, Soon Market, Ubitquity Inc., of course. And then just some footer links. It's really important that everybody reads, all these pages, including the acceptable use policy. So there's things that we allow, things that we don't allow. We don't allow adult content. We don't allow illegal things. We don't allow, bullying, abuse, racism, that kind of thing. We will allow AI-generated music, video, art. That's totally fine. Put some effort into it. If it's just like really bad, we may just take it down. Okay, anyway, so here's what you can do. You have create an account. So in this case, we'll start with create an account. You can sign up for $49.95 a year or monthly for $0 until the end of the year. So we'll jump right into the system. Welcome to nDAO. Like I said, it's early iteration. It's just a bridge mostly between us and other markets. You can trade locally. You can buy each other's NFTs that have been hosted. And if you do buy them, that actually goes through as long as you go use the XPR network in your web wallet, you'll be good to go. So remember what I said earlier, you need to make sure that, I cannot stress this enough, because if we get support tickets about this, I'm going to go, hey guys, watch the video. So here I am waving into you in the future. Watch the video. Read our knowledge base as well on ubiquityx.com. But make sure you have a MetaMask wallet set up, configured. Make sure that it is. So we'll go in here right now. Put your password in. And you'll want to go to tokens. And yeah, you want to go to Polygon Market. If you don't choose Polygon Market and configure that, then it's not going to work, because right now, because this was created for our enterprise customers, we were always pushing as Polygon being the premier blockchain. Well, it's actually a layer 2 on the Ethereum blockchain, layer 2 protocol. However, that always came up first, right? So the first time you configure, or as long as you don't clear your cache, you'll just have to do this once. So you connect to Polygon. With some browsers, it'll actually log you in, and you'll be able to see your balance. Other times you won't. If you don't configure Polygon and log in with MetaMask, by the way, MetaMask is the only wallet that's supported at the moment, but MetaMask is also the biggest. So get yourself MetaMask, and once you're configured it, it'll log you in. It'll say, "Do you authorize?" And then go ahead and click authorize, and then you'll be able to. It'll actually bring up the window or the box for connecting to XPR. So because I've done this before. Oh, yeah. Okay, great. This is actually perfect. So let me grab my phone and log myself in. You bear with me here. I'm just going to log in through my mobile. QR code. Authorize. There you go. Boom. And Wosnack. So that is my wallet. So if you ever feel like donating money, send it there. So as you can see, we have NFTs that have been so it actually comes as, so for $1.25, it comes as unique NFT art, as well as a zip. No, sorry, not a zip file. The MP3. I do have an album that I released as well. It's a little bit more expensive, and that is as a zip file. So when you first mint, you want to go to NFT minting. We'll go ahead. We'll just do a test mint. We'll call this test for demo. Put a description in there. This description will go into the IPFS record. It automatically stores that there. Choose an image. We'll just choose the Cypher BPA AI logo that I created recently for a product that we're launching here this quarter. I put the image in there. So this is the cover image. So make sure you know this section here is the cover image. It can be whatever you want. This is where you put your content. So you can do everything from document uploads, PDF, I believe doc. I haven't tried doc actually. Zip files for sure. MP3, as well as MP3, as well as MP4. I believe MOV, AVI. Major video components, all the major video formats. We'll hit submit. It'll automatically say added to successfully. Please click here to mint. It takes you to a different page. And I click that. Oh, here we go. I got some weird Microsoft pop-up. I don't know. So just ignore this. This is something, these are actually NFTs that failed on the network for whatever reason. MJ and I were going to go ahead and do cleanups. So when you see this, just look at this as kind of the temporary graveyard of NFTs. So these are just ones that are broken, that haven't minted properly. It is pretty rare for that not to happen. But go right to the bottom, and you'll see, lo and behold, Cypher BPA by Ubitquity. Test for a demo. Test for demo. Select your chain. Do not select Polygon unless you want it on Polygon and you don't want to be able to trade it on the open market. Polygon's benefit really is that it's a larger chain. However, you can trade it within the local environment. However, I recommend using XPR network always. Okay, it's preparing to sign the request. Make sure you have Ubitquity in your wallet. If you do not, you're in trouble. It's actually 0.25 Ubitquity to mint, which is today's pricing pretty darn affordable. So I'm going to go back into my wallet. I'm going to authorize. It's going to say send to Ubitquity NFTM. That's our wallet that we store. That's the fee. Put that password in. Oh, it says overdrawn balance. Well, isn't that a pickle? We're going to wait. So this is actually a good thing, right? To show if you have an overdrawn balance, you are in trouble. Let me go into Ubitquity NFTN wallet and just lend myself some tokens, and that should work. So, we have the standard errors. If this thing kind of happens, you might get, if you get media error, you might want to try minting the NFT again, or just make sure that you're logged into Polygon properly the first time. You're logged into your wallet. That's actually always important. So let me go ahead and try again here. I'm going to send myself UBQT. It's got to log into my wallet here. Taking a little time. Okay, perfect. Yep. I see that there is just a balance there. I'll go ahead and send myself one UBQT. Password in there. This may not work until like 120 seconds or something have gone by, but we'll see. We'll try it now. It might work. Okay, yeah. Oh, sometimes I want you to do it twice, so go ahead. Oh, here we go. Yep, authorize, confirm transaction. You'll see a pop-up on your phone that says announce sale, atomic market, seller, your username, asset IDs, listing price. It is a listing price default of $1.25 x USDC. Soon we'll have a feature where you'll be able to actually choose the amount, but not to worry, you can actually change this amount on the Soon market. I'll show you, okay, and then, all right, which is great. That's a good thing, right? So we'll go back in here. You'll see our beautiful art, cover photo, okay, proof of ownership. So this is on XPR network. You can see the storage with Pinata Cloud. That's our enterprise partner that we use for IPFS. File system. We go back here. Oops. View on Google Cloud Storage or IPFS links. So there's two links. You won't really see it. It's just a pop-up, and then there's IPFS links, which is a downloadable link. And then some encryption details. Basically, it's just like the fingerprint of this NFT, and it has that embedded within the metadata. Well, here we're going to go to Soon Market. Connect my wallet. Go to my dashboard. You'll see test NFT, $1.25. Say you want to cancel the listing, you can just cancel it. Authorizing on my end. So successfully, you want to go in here, you can actually change the listing to one of the features. Forget where it is. I think it might be here. Listing. And so if I want to change the amount, I can make it like, you know, 5.55. And then they take their fee. I submit. On my end, I'll do a QR code scan because sometimes it does not prompt me. Okay, listing successful. Refresh. And you'll see the listing price for $5.55. Test demo. I'm hoping no one buys this. So to prevent that, I don't want someone buying a useless NFT that has no real value. In this case, we'll cancel it. And we refresh. And there you go, unlisted. So going back to the NFT platform here, you can show NFTs. You can actually bid. So when you log into the system, you'll automatically get assigned your own account within this platform. And say if you're another user and you want to transfer the NFT, you buy the NFT from me as well. So just be aware of that. Be aware of what the real price is on Soon Market. The prices here don't actually dynamically update just yet. Like I said, it's pretty early on. We are using this mostly right now as a bridge to Soon Market and the NFT marketplace that is on XPR network. But you could buy from each other. The price will be basically whatever the price they set, either here, which was left alone, which is a default one, $1.25 USDC, or whatever was set on Soon Market or the other market. And so you can look at the NFTs that are available, the other users on the system. You can see there's an old account of mine, Phillips, and then some other users that have just, developers we worked with over the years. And that's basically it. There's a get help, settings, and do your settings edits as well. So generally don't have to do that. I mean, there's ways to edit your user. And you can mint to your heart's content. We are giving 11 Ubitquity to each new user. This is limited to one user on the system. So please sign up at NFTp.store and choose your free account. Make sure that you've read our terms of use, privacy policy, acceptable use policy, and last but not least, I can't stress enough, ensure that you connect first through Polygon, and then you'll be able to connect through your WebAuth wallet. Make sure you have enough Ubitquity in there. If you have any problems, issues, let us know. It's worth mentioning, there are sometimes conflicts. So if you're running MetaMask and you're also running, say, another wallet, like another wallet that uses Polygon, you may run into conflicts, so you may have to disable this on your web extensions plugin. Do all this through your web browser. There are ways to get around this for mobile. One of our users, Mr. Tree, had some recommendations that we're going to test out first before we post onto our FAQ. And then, mint some great NFTs. And if we see some really, really fancy NFTs, like the ones that are high quality, we'll put them on the featured list for the first little while here, get you some exposure. We really pride ourselves on having functionality built. So MJ and I are actually taking the existing code base and we're going to be rewriting it. So we'll be adding features like interesting new features like 1155 ERC 1155 protocol. So you can like make modifications to the same NFT. Right now it's 721. So you can make modifications to the same NFT through 1155 protocol and not actually have to generate a new NFT. That's a feature that our enterprise clients are really looking for. We'll be adding the ability to make, changes to the amount that your NFT is valued at, as well as other things like when it gets changed on the soon market side to show it dynamically on our end. So that's just some API calls, I believe. And we'll see how it goes. There's other features we have, like for instance, for enterprise, we have our NFT vault. That is pretty important. And yeah, NFT vault, which is basically a secure storage, and the ability. No, it's not secure storage. It's a secure way for homeowners to view their NFT by putting in a title policy number, and then it shows the hyperlinks to blockchain, the blockchain hash, IPFS, and Google Cloud Platform. So we'll be actually building in for enterprise, small businesses, the ability, and actually homeowners through NF Title Express, which was actually shown on the titlereport.com today as a new product. That is will allow people to have kind of an AI component within the NF Title Network platform, but I'm not too sure if we'll have that installed on NFTp store just yet. So, like I said, look for rewards, exciting new things, and just really try to see it as a very affordable way to mint. And if you feel like paying us some money to get it promoted here soon, feel free. We'll boost your post. If you want to be a sponsor, you can get in touch with us by simply going to, scroll down a little bit on the page, go to sponsors, click here, and you can just get started by clicking one of the packages. So really appreciate your time, and I hope you have yourself a great day. Bye for now. Oh, and if you have questions, please open a support ticket by visiting support.ubiquityx.com, or yeah, just do that. We also have a community chat on Telegram you can join too. All right, you take care. Bye-bye.